It figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on MLB Network nonetheless. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the New York Yankees and the Chicago White Sox. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Taijuan Walker will get the starting assignment in this one for the Chi Sox. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last three starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Coming to the plate now, Edgar Martinez, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one.
First pitch, 111.
The windup and the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you could win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down to the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
And it's fouled away. Skied into straightaway right. Verdugo waits on it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting second, the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Previously with Taijuan Walker, he's gone 3 for 8. He also has 1 home run. Here it comes. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, Dero, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Hit back up the middle. He's got it. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. In now, Jeff Bagwell. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Bagwell.
Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Zobrist is under it, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. On to the home half now. Yankees nothing. White Sox coming up. More baseball after this on MLB Network. Zach Greinke will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Leading off.
Now to the plate, Kenny Lofton, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. 2-1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter. Oh, and a perfect location there as he catches the corner for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Out of play off to the right. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. He's set. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. The 0-1 pitch.
Nope, outside.
Heading out towards shallow right. Long run for the right fielder. He can't get there as it falls in. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
Stepping in, Orlando Cepeda. Good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which currently sits as 3rd best in the American League.
Well, he's right in the prime of his career, and clearly that is resulting in big things for him.
Here comes the first pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off. Ready on 1 and 2. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2 and 2 now.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
The count is full. 3 and 2 to the White Sox DH.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You could work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Fouled away. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. High in the air into shallow left center. In comes the left fielder. He makes the catch, but here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Now at the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a move over to first, back in standing. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in there. Kiner Falefa, base runner at first with one out. Behind 0-2 now. Here's a look over to first, and he's back in standing. Working for the punch out and the offering. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. "23 pitches already here in the first inning. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And now it'll kick around in the corner.
Well, that's demoralizing right there. Nice job by the offensive player getting the head out, but that's got to upset you, thinking that ball might have went foul.
But you know what, you hear it all the time that the game baseball is a game of inches. 1 inch one way or the other could have been the difference between a foul ball and a base hit right over the third base bag.
Standing in now, Ben Zobrist. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Zobrist brings a batting line of barely over 200, so there's certainly some room for improvement there.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with the batting average on the season, but he's found a way to get on base north of 350, working walks with an unbelievable eye at the dish.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Digging in, Michael Brantley, and the White Sox looking for more here in the game's opening frame. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and that misses for ball 1. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Two 2-0 to Brantley. Here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 3-1 pitch.
We got 3-2.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Stepping up to the plate, Alex Verdugo. Another first-inning RBI opportunity for him here. From the stretch.
Nope, that's down.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
And that is 40 pitches now, and he's not even out of the first yet. And Verdugo goes in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. 2 down, runners at first and second. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The White Sox lead it 2-0. So coming to the plate, Jim Edmonds comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted the other way out to left center. Long run for the center fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 4, Ralph Kiner.
Coming to the plate now, Ralph Kiner. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted in the air to center. Lofton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Next for New York, Tino Martinez. He went deep in the contest last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Off the plate, ball.
Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
3-0 to him now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swinging on 3-0. Now 3 balls and a strike. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. The 3-2 pitch. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And this one misses for ball 4. And the Yankees get a base runner here with 2 away.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Into the box now, Jason Hayward. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Has a look, now the pitch. That finds the zone, a called strike. Hayward is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. The Yanks leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Standing in, Jorge Alfaro. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he wastes a fastball high there. 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
At the plate, Kenny Lofton, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. The 1-0. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Lofton, a native of Indiana, the Hoosier State. He's in the midst of his 20th major league campaign. Pretty remarkable. Almost 2 full decades playing at the highest level.
Yeah, he has, Matty, an incredible career, and he's getting into parts unknown as far as seasons played in the 18 years in the big leagues. You'd be hard-pressed to find just your average generic player. When you start hanging around for that long, you're talking the likes of Mickey Mantle, Andy Pettit, Mike Schmidt, guys along that lines that have stayed in the game 18 years and produced.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Kenny Lofton becomes out number 2 this inning. Stepping in now, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. White Sox leave 1. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jonathan Schoop. Here's the pitch. Line toward right center. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts, to watch this batter go the other way was special.
In now, Sean Murphy, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 7 homers, 18 driven in. He's ready. Now the pitch. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Left side. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. But they will not get an out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now.
Edgar Martinez.
Into the box now, Edgar Martinez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He flied out leading off the ball game. The 1-0 is a fastball looked at for a strike. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Verdugo's on the move. He can't get to it. This one's down. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with 1 swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
the first baseman, number 5.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
So striding in, Jeff Bagwell, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set, and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Yankees forced to settle for 1. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the White Sox 2 and the Yankees 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Orlando Cepeda. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Orlando Cepeda.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1. Shoots this one over to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And the pitch.
That's a ball.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit to short. Iglesias is up with it, and there are 2 away now. Into the box now. Ben Zobrist reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Curveball locks him up. Strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They lead it 2-1. All set for the start of the 4th. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Jim Edmonds. First pitch coming. Here it is.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And Edman swings through that one as he's retired for the first out.
The left fielder.
Standing in, Ralph Kiner flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And it's 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit on the ground out to short. There's Kiner Falefa. Throw on to first, 2 gone. In now is the Yankees DH, Tino Martinez. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now here's the pitch.
Nope.
And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2. Ball 2. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball. Extra bases. The ball puts him on second base.
One on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Right there, and it's quickly 0-5
in that run.
Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. The 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in, Michael Brantley. He hit a sac fly earlier.
The left fielder, Michael Brantley.
75. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. And this is high, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. The bouncer to the left side. And Brantley will reach. He's got a base hit.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Two runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. A bullet to first base. And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play. Digging in to try it again, Nolan Arenado reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Pitch on the way.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
The windup and the 0-1. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And the pitch. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Good guys held in check here. They still lead it 2-1. So striding forward now, Jonathan Schoop. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
On the outside, Black. Good pitch called for a strike. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Schoop, who's nicknamed Mamba, he was taken in the 10th round during the 2020 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get to count your favorite. He's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. The next 3-2. Fouled off. The next 3-2. Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Striding in, Sean Murphy. From the stretch. For the current campaign, Murphy is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. The 0-1. This year against right-handed pitching, Murphy hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher. Working for the punch out and the offering. Edgar Martinez is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. He spoils another one and will do it again. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. So stepping in, Edgar Martinez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
First and second here with nobody out. A ball and a strike.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
The 1-1 home. 1-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Plate now, Jose Iglesias, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll plate 1 for sure and maybe a second. And the runner is in from second. He pulls into third safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
The first baseman.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Into the box, Jeff Bagwell, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oh and 1, here it comes. A man at third with 1 away. Ripped down the first base line, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and stepping in the veteran center fielder Jim Edmonds. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch in there, no balls and a strike. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Count is 1-2 now. Fastball laid off well below the knees. 2 outs here with a runner at third. 3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. That's down low. It's ball 4. And they're at the corners now with 2 away.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
And now in the box, Ralph Kiner. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
Boy, this has been a different guy in the 5th inning. First 4 innings on cruise control. 5th inning, nothing seems to be able to work. He needs to find that focus back.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Here comes the White Sox skipper out toward the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Dylan Floro answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Tino Martinez will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. He's set. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 2 out, bases loaded. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Here's the 1-2. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Hit hard to third. Arenado's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees lead this one 3-2. Digging in, Jorge Alfaro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That's his 2nd strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
So now to the plate, Kenny Lofton. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes to Kenny Lofton. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Up with it, Murphy. And the throw to first is there to record the 2nd out.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Digging in once again, Isaiah Kiner Falefa. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here.
Boy, pitch count up near 100 right now, D-Row. And this is when you try to get to a good starting pitcher. Right now, looks like he's running on fumes.
Yeah, the manager's got to get a couple people up in the bullpen right now. 1 ball hits the gap. They get runners in scoring position. This game could be out of commission.
The 2-2. To short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. To lead us off in the 6th inning. First pitch of the at-bat.
No, that's cool.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. In there, 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Now the 2-1.
ball, 3-2.
Sean Murphy will be next. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. He'll try it again, 3-2. No one out with a runner at second. On a line to shortstop. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the one out.
The catcher, Sean Murphy.
At the plate, Sean Murphy. First pitch on its way. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Murphy hits a little over the 270 mark. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. From the belt, the pitch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Arenado just to the left of the mound. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Edgar Martinez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way.
0-1, no strike.
2 out here and a runner at second. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Brantley is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for the Yankees. They're up 3-2. Kelvin Herrera enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 40, Kelvin Herrera.
Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the veteran DH, Orlando Cepeda.
Designated hitter, Orlando Cepeda.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Here's the pitch. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The 1-1 pitch. Looped out toward third. And this will be gobbled up fairly easily down there at third for the first out.
The first baseman.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now.
Goldschmidt.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey!
1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
The 1-2. Hit high and deep to left field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Ready now, Ben Zobrist. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey!
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Oh, but the feet of the shortstop is off the mark.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Here's Michael Brantley as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery, and it's fouled away. The set and the 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. All even now, 2-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. A man left for the White Sox. They're down 3-2. Raisel Iglesias is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 26, Raisel Iglesias.
7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Jose Iglesias.
First pitch on its way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Brantley's after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Jeff Bagwell. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Here's the first pitch to him. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. hit in the air down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they still lead it 3-2. James Hoyt gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
James Hoyt.
Last half of the seventh here, and digging in is the outfielder, Alex Verdugo.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First delivery to him on the way. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Hoyt has tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and over that time he's allowed exactly 1.5 base runners per inning. That's well above where you want to be in that category. Now the 2-0. 2 balls and a strike now. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. A bouncer to the left side, reined in. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Nolan Arenado.
Now at the plate, Nolan Arenado. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Fouled off. Another 2-2 offering. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
In now, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox. Still a 3-2 ball game.
Your
Sean
attention,
Doolittle
please.
has been summoned from the
Now pitching
bullpen as
for
he'll
the
do
White
so to start the 8th.
Number 63, Sean Doolittle.
New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Ralph Kiner.
Ralph Kiner.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Doolittle, a rare South Dakota-born ball player, has a very strong chance of making the American League All-Star squad this year. He's currently the leading vote getter among relievers.
Yeah, this comes as no surprise. This guy is one of the best players in the game, a superstar, and that's what the All-Star game is about. The fans get...
A dive by Goldschmidt. Got him.
Oh, that's a tough play, but he pulled it off perfectly. Once he made the great stop, still had to make a good feed to the pitcher covering, which isn't easy on routine grounders sometimes. Hard not to appreciate that one.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Tino Martinez. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's out.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Fouled away. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Ready once again, Jason Hayward. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Really dotting the corners here with the fastball. 0-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. And he wastes a fastball high there. 1-2. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Line toward the gap in left center, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. Hayward takes the turn at third. He wants it all, and he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
So that will bring up Jonathan Schoop. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that's up and in for ball one. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 2-2. Fouled away. Now another 2-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Again, another foul ball. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down as the inning is over. So one run here on one hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees 4 and the White Sox 2. Tommy Kahnle was on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 48, Tommy Kahnle.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in is the veteran center fielder Kenny Lofton.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
No balls and one strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
And that misses 2-2. Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Payoff pitch on its way. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Standing in now, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Hit back toward the mound. Schoop is there. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
Yeah, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Orlando Cepeda comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He's set. Now the pitch. Changeup laid off down around the shins. Kahnle has become one of the more dominant bullpen arms in the sport today, and a big reason is his swing and miss stuff. Really helps him pitch out of tough situations.
Yeah, Matty D, and I think what we're seeing more and more out of the game of baseball right now in the 8th and 9th inning, big power arm guys that have really two good pitches that they can strike you out with, and that's what this guy is here. If he doesn't have one, he has the other, and if he has them both, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
Swing and a miss, but he's still in the driver's seat. 3-1. Not definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heat?
The big bat of Paul Goldschmidt. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be two? To Iglesias for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We've played 8 full. The Yankees 4, and the White Sox 2. Jason Isringhausen enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Isringhausen.
All set to start the 9th in this one. And next, the dangerous power threat, Sean Murphy.
Sean Murphy.
First offering on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Other than a home run, there aren't a whole lot of better ways to start an inning than a triple. Pretty good chance of at least getting 1 run in this inning now.
At the plate, Edgar Martinez. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's in safely to third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Hey, D-Roy, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
At the plate now, Jose Iglesias, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Runner at third here, nobody out. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Here's Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and that will stretch the lead to 4 now.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Stepping in now, Jeff Bagwell, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
A runner at first with no outs here. Skied into straightaway right. Going back is the right fielder. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 19th home run for him on the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Mike Mayers comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. So now to the as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Mayers is currently second among AL relievers in All-Star fan voting. Four runs here in this half inning. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Hit hard down the left field line, but this is going to get foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Ralph Kiner waits on deck. No outs, nobody on. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
In now, Ralph Kiner, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Man, I know this feeling, how frustrated this hitter is right now. We used to have a saying in the dugout, don't be that guy. When everybody's getting hits, don't be the guy that takes the offer. But you got to zone up. You can't be chasing.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now that.
Next will be the designated hitter, Tino Martinez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Gloved by Arenado. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it's certainly all set for the bottom of the 9th. And standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Ben Zobrist. In there for strike 1. 0-1. Dennis Eckersley takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 43, Dennis Eckersley.
Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Kiner is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Michael
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Michael Brantley comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Alex Verdugo is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Verdugo takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Safe at the plate. And the deficit now stands at 5.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Nolan Arenado is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Eckersley gets the sign. Here's the 1-0. And a little early, and now it's even at 2-2. The White Sox down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
8-3 is today's final. So the Bronx Bombers wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Zach Greinke earns his 8th victory of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 8 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the White Sox, 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 27 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.